Now a certain man was ill, Lazarus of Bethany, the village of Mary and her sister Martha. Mary was the one who anointed the Lord with perfume and wiped his feet with her hair. Her brother Lazarus was ill. So the sisters sent a message to Jesus, "Lord, he whom you love is ill." But when Jesus heard it, he said, "This illness does not lead to death. Rather it is for God's glory, so that the Son of God may be glorified through it." Accordingly, though Jesus loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus, after having heard that Lazarus was ill, he stayed 2 days longer in the place where he was. Then after this he said to the disciples, "Let us go to Judea again." The disciples said to him, "Rabbi, the Jews were just now trying to stone you, and are you going there again?" Jesus answered, "Are there not 12 hours of daylight? Those who walk during the day do not stumble, because they see the light of this world. But those who walk at night stumble, because the light is not in them." After saying this, he told them, "Our friend Lazarus has fallen asleep, but I am going there to awaken him." The disciples said to him, "Lord, if he has fallen asleep, he will be all right." Jesus, however, had been speaking about his death, but they thought that he was referring merely to sleep. Then Jesus told them plainly, "Lazarus is dead. For your sake I am glad I was not there, so that you may believe. But let us go to him." Thomas, who is called the twin, said to his fellow disciples, "Let us also go, that we may die with him." Well, good morning everybody, or good afternoon, whatever time you're watching this. It's good to be with you again today. Here I am in Parfold Park, just having a little walk around, having taken Elliot to the park to meet up with his friend, and they're just having a little game of football. And I thought how nice it is just to get outside a little bit and just walk around and just enjoy the sunshine and the relative quiet. Though having said that, it's not that quiet really. There are lots and lots of people around, people playing on the swings, taking children for walks, pushing prams and push chairs, just spending time with friends and family. I don't know just how much appreciated that is. There is a sign of hope, I think, as we look around us and as we focus on the world, on the natural beauty, parks, open spaces. And we know what it's been like for so long, having been cooped up indoors, not able to move about. And suddenly there is a real sense of hope, of things reopening once again. We do know, of course, that life is never quite that straightforward. There are signs of hope around us, but there are also difficulties and challenges that people continue to face in their own homes, out in places of work, in the community, and even within the life of the church, as we seek a way forward together and just see how and when we can reopen our buildings. Let's remind ourselves, of course, that church has never closed. The church is and continues to be the people of God, not just a place, but wherever people gather, and even in their individual homes or places of work, or wherever they happen to be, the church continues. Our reading today reflects on that passage from the Gospels that introduces us to Lazarus. And there within Lazarus, even within this passage, we see signs of hope, signs of encouragement. The The spoiler alert, of course, is that our reading for tomorrow, the next reading, focuses on Lazarus coming back to life, being raised again through the power of God. But even in today's reading there are signs of hope, because we recognise just how important Lazarus is to his sisters, Mary and Martha, and to Jesus himself. We pick up on this fact that Jesus is Lazarus' friend. There is a connection there, and within that there is a sign of hope. Friendships are important. The people that we have around us, those who are special to us within the church, in the community, in our places of work, our family, they are all very, very important to us. Let's keep hold of our friendships, the people who are very dear to us. Jesus also talks in this reading about focusing on the daylight, not on the night. There are 12 hours, he says, of daylight. Focus on that. There's a message of hope there, I think, as well, about how we need to focus on the things that are going well. Focus on the positive, encouraging signs around us, and not so much on the negative. Very easy to say, of course, and very difficult to do. So there in this passage there are signs of hope, even greater signs of hope to come, of course, as we look forward to Lazarus, who certainly had died, but then comes back to life. But that's for another day. So let's look forward to that. And in the meantime, focus on that very special and very important word, hope. Keep hold of hope. Loving God, thank you for friendship. Thank you for the daylight, which warms our faces and gives us hope. Thank you for your promise that you will never leave us. Thank you for your healing presence in our lives. And may we focus always on you, on your gift of grace, and on your presence with us.